just the record shops. This area is an area where there was so much activity, and these pavements, you know, I want to see this area become like Camden, become like Brixton, you know, especially Camden, who is champion music. You don't know the people that pound these pavements. You had your Bob Marleys, you had your Dennis Browns, you had your Gregory Isaacs, you had your Bunny Striker Lee, you know, you had Five Star, you know, you had these big bands, all these artists, you know, Africa Bambaataa, you had so many people. Like how you see the traffic like this, Harlesden was like this when all these shops were going on, when this music, all this energy was like this. It was packed with people. You had to see it. I saw it, and I'm sure some of you, Frenchie, you were here. You were there. It was crazy. It was crazy. You know, you couldn't even get in the door of these shops. Those shops, you used to have crowds of people standing outside trying to buy music. People with their records, with their cars open, selling vinyl. That's how it was. You know, and this area is so important. This area is the home of black music, reggae music. This is the house of where it started. This is what rose it from the ground. And you know, Diane, I herald you and I champion you for what you're doing. Yeah, but this woman needs a lot of support. This project needs a lot of support. Because when we get all, you know, when you get your PR team, the team together, you know, all the history will come together. You know, yeah, don't worry, it may be like this now, but I guarantee you, and I give you my word, it's gonna be, we're gonna champion this area, we're gonna make sure that this reggae tree is gonna be phenomenal, and this whole area, because these pavements are the pavement striped gold. This was the start of reggae music. This is where all this activity happened. And Frenchie, you're witness to it. You know, and some of you here are witness to it. Cars used to be dotted around, their backs, you know, people used to fly in, all the artists, all the reggae artists that you could think of, from the 1960s, well 50s, going right up to the present day, we're here. They were all walking along these streets. You know, you had. I'm from Africa.
I will tell you my original. And I will tell you one moment. One moment.
So you had, as Frenchie said, you had the biggest distributor down the road, Jetstar Records. You know, they were the start, the Palmer label, they own Palmer, right? They were just down there. Across the road you had Body Music Records. Around the corner there, everybody knows Omar. You had his father's Congo Records around the corner there, okay? Then you had Starlight over there, right? Desmond Brothers, they come from Trojan Records. They were the ones that were the A&R guys for Trojan Records. That record shop over there is so important. A lot of the guys now, they're old, but that record shop, the guys that own that shop have a lot of history. Hawkeye again, the guys in there who started, you had Jerry, you know, there was a lot of entrepreneurship, a lot of business going on in this area. Black music, you know, and it wasn't just reggae music, it was just the pop industry. You had everybody who wanted to buy vinyl and was into music and to the scene were here. Simmerans, Dennis Brown, they were all here, you know. You had Hawkeye there, you had some pirate radio stations further down the road. Round the corner, you had another record shop in the corner, and then further down, you had my record shop, Overturn Records. You know, the history that's went on there. Again, what was so significant about Harlesden, and a lot of people don't know this, we had factories, so you had the Guinness factory, you had Heinz factory, you had the Walls factory.
McVitie's.
Okay? McVitie's, you had McVitie's factory, which was just down the road, which employed the West Indian community, the African community. So you had a whole hub of people here, you know, getting into their culture. There was lots of parties going on, there was so much activity, a lot of music, a lot of vinyl was sold. And believe you me, I was witness to it. Vans selling records, you know, it was a thriving industry, and it needs to be heralded. It really, really does, you know, because everybody loves reggae music. You know, reggae music globally, you know, it's a music. Jamaica, the Caribbean, everybody loves our culture, and it needs to be heralded. It really, really does. This area is so important, you know. And also today, I want to big up my brethren Bunny Lee, because today in Jamaica is a very important day. You know, that's another reason why I was a little bit delayed, because I was speaking to his son this afternoon. So it's right there. There's a Today is the official day of the opening of Bunny Striker Lee, who was a phenomenal producer in Jamaica, and here, you know, he used to walk the streets to all the record shops, and today is his museum that's opening today. So, you know, if you happen to go to Jamaica, do go and visit the Bunny Whaler Museum. You know, there's a fact there again, you'll get the connection of the history. So, you know, it's Diane, congrats. Thank you. And you know,
Thank you,
well
Kwaku.
done.
Thank you, Kwaku.
And thank you, Kwaku. You know,